Nick Jensen with a pass for Yannick Weber. Couldn't take it off his trailing skate. Chris Tanev not in the lineup for the Canucks. Could be out for the rest of the season after a slap shot. Broke some bones, some finger bones in his right hand. There's a save by Eddie Lack on the first shot of the hockey game. He gains center and sends the puck behind the Canucks net. Lack out of his goal. Gets it by Stallberg. Tom Sestito works the puck to Jordan Schrader. And the Canucks move out. Schrader in with a backhander. There's the first test for Hutton. Now a chance for Burrows to get the puck in. Sends it ahead to Jensen, who did well to dig that out of his feet. Though he's stripped to the puck, and Yossi sends it the other way. Here's Stallberg dishing out close to the net. Stopped by Eddie Lack and a point-blank chance, and he hangs on for the whistle.
Well, against the Predators, they had the chances, and they just couldn't finish. They were executing the passes, and Dan Hamhuis had a tough night around the net.
Here's Hornquist moving in with a wrist shot. Nice blocker saved by Lack, and the Canucks clear the puck to center. Zach Kassian backhands back to Booth. David Booth moves across the blue line with a wrist shot, and that hit Bartley in front of the goaltender. Now Edler trying to break one in. Kassian jamming away, and Hutton had to skate against the post to hold it out. Couldn't cover. Richardson gets the puck in the corner. Frantic action in the Nashville zone. Here's Edler in the left point. High slot. Kassian doesn't shoot. Feeds back. Bieksa lets one go. Got through the goaltender, but just trickled wide to Nicholas Jensen. Jensen fakes the shot. Tried to step around Gaustad, who stripped him of the puck and got it out. Now Gaustad giving chase at the end of a long shift. Edler gets back. Can't clear. Gaustad on the backhand. Stopped by Eddie Lack, who stayed. Weber the other way. In on the right wing. Puck taken away by Yossi. And now the Predators come out. Henrik Sedin covering for Weber was able to thwart the rush, but Neisman starts up ice again. In over the Vancouver line. Wrist shot. Left pad saved by Lack. 5.5 to go in the first. No score. Shots 6 apiece. Yossi sends one ahead. That goes off the end glass of the Vancouver zone. Bork holds the puck in. Cullen tries a shot from a sharp angle. Lang steers that wide. Like a boomerang. That one right over the netting behind the Canuck net. The puck, meanwhile, is behind the goal. And Edler tries to get it out. But it's picked up by Bork. Centering pass. Hornquist stopped by Lack. And the puck was loose to the side, but Cullen couldn't jam it in. Couldn't pick it up behind the goal. Garrison pitching from the left point. Can't hold it in, and the Predators are 3-on-2. Higgins is one of the men back. Ellison on the left wing. Canucks coming back as Ellis tries to walk the line and cut in front. Lack is able to block his path and cover the puck and get the whistle. Puck thrown to the Predators' blue line. Seth Jones there. To Bartley up the left wing. Nystром's open, moves in with a slap shot. Reaching up was Eddie Lack to snare that one out of the to the side of the net. Shot by Yossi before he can make a play. He had Weber hustling to the slot. Now Stanton wrists one wide of the goal. Hornquist gets the puck, clears it out past Weber. Cullen giving chase, but Stanton gets there first. Stanton lost sight of the puck. The Predators get it back. Centering pass. Hornquist with a quick shot and a stick save by Lack. Here's a face-off win for the Canucks. Stanton a one-timer teed up by Weber, but it sailed to the top of the goal. Out with the puck comes Victor Stallberg. Right wing pass. And Sissons with a wrist shot blocked away by Eddie Lack. Ekholm off the face-off win. Wrist shot deflected wide of the goal. Stallberg from the corner. Back to Ellis. One-timer. That one off his stick. Stopped by Lack. Rebound. Ekholm blasts one, and that was blocked. Dalpe able to force the puck out to center. Now it's ahead, and Stallberg cutting on goal. Check from behind. There'll be a penalty to Edler for slashing. To move out, Edler's going to step out of the box and take a pass from Brad Richardson. Alex Edler with a quick shift and a wrist shot. Turned away by Hutton. Hamhuis is in deep. Round the net. Comes out front. Puts one to the crease. And Burrows denied at the side. It looked like he'd have a tappy. What a chance there off the rebound at the side of the crease. Now the Predators trying to set up an opportunity at the Vancouver end of the ice. Bork turning, wrist shot clubbed by Eddie Lack, and he hangs on for the whistle. He delays and now skates back. Predators are changing. And Hamhuis able to make a pass to Jason Garrison. Up ahead, Dalpe in on the right wing. Wrist one on goal, easy save for Hutton. And he'll hang on for the stoppage as Sestito has words with Ekholm in the stick. Victor Stallberg. Predators 3-on-2 if they hurry. But the extra breaks it up, and the Canucks might be able to break back with numbers. Mathias in. He's got Higgins trailing. Takes the drop pass. Higgins with hands in front. Shoots, and Hutton the save hangs on. Sends one in front. Kassian turns on a backhand. I don't know if Hutton got a piece of that one. But Kassian made a pretty good move right in front. Now Garrison to the left point. Hanhus skates down the board. Smith knocks the puck away from him, and Hanhus was able to get a sneaky backhander away, and Hutton reacted a bit late, making that save.
You've got Dr. Mike's cell phone number, don't you? You have everybody else's.
You're confusing me with that other John, Nikichi. Here's Hansen. Mathias takes the pass. Quick shot, stopped by Hutton. Richardson missed it, but Weber sends one towards the goal. Stopped by Ekholm through the screen of Booth, who might have tipped it. Now a backhander from a sharp angle by Kassian is stopped. Zach Kassian from the corner. Pass back. Weber. Slap shot. Blocked by Hutton. As Yannick Weber got all of that one. Predators came in just 2 for 29 in their last 9. But another opportunity to open the scoring here. They tee it up for Weber. Canucks better look out. Slap shot, lacked the save, and a rebound cleared by Hanhus to the corner. Short-handed. Higgins turns, centers, and the pass from Mathias was picked off by Shea Weber. Oh, good.
As you were saying, which one would you want defensively?
Yeah. Here's Hornqvist in on the right wing. Richard lacked the save. He covers the puck. Garrison clears off the draw. That hit David Booth. Hornqvist puck hit hard by Kassian and slow to get up as he played the puck back into the Vancouver zone. And puck is out to neutral ice.
And that one hurt Higgins.
Higgins shaken up, struggling to his feet. He'll stay out there after the shot block as Wilson moves down the right wing. Puts one in front. Backhand attempt by Craig Smith goes wide of the goal. There's a long shot blockered away by Lack. Hanhus. Now Garrison up the left wing to center for Henrik Sedin. Predators take the puck away, send it ahead to Hornqvist. In with a wrist shot, and he lacked the save, took it in the crest, and he hangs on for the whistle. Alex Edler reverses for Kevin Bieksa. He gets the puck out, hits Booth in the head. Couldn't catch up with the puck, and the Predators get it to center. Chance to break in. Spalling down the left side. Wrist one on goal. Stick save by Eddie Lack. That Weber shot did count as the first Canuck shot of the period, so it took them just under 6 minutes to register it.
Remember the first period, though, they had that first shift where they had lots of pressure and had zone time.
Henrik Sedin dishes off. He scores! A rising wrister. And you heard the ping as it went posted in. The Canucks lead 1-0. Alex Burrows shaken up on the play and unable to celebrate with his teammates.
They get slashed by Shea Weber. Henrik Sedin has it go off right to Nick Jensen, and there's Weber chopping down on Alex Burrows. Burrows trying to go to the net. It's his left hand. Burrows going to the net, and Weber just chops the goals in. There is no penalty being called. And what a shot by on the forecheck.
Here's a long shot. They score! Edler with the flash on the line. 4 seconds on the power play is all it took, and it's 2-0 Vancouver.
Nice pass by Kevin Bieksa to Alex Edler. Times that Carter Hutton never gets set. You can see Hutton took him a long time to come across here. He's standing straight up, pass across, and the shot is off the inside of his pad. No screen. Nice pass by Kevin Bieksa. Kept it flat. Good hard shot by Alex Edler. No tip, no skip, and in.
He wrists one off the target. Yossi missed the puck on the far side. Hansen gives chase, pokes it ahead to Henrik Sedin. Edler the trailer as Henrik cuts in towards the goal. Henrik centers to the crease, and Hansen had backed away and wasn't there to get a stick on the puck. Edler holds it in, wrists one on goal. It's up 2-0. Weber steps in on the right side. Now fires back to the blue line. Yossi to Weber. Backhand saucer to Cullen. Fake back to Weber. Now gets it to him. One-timer, and Lack saw it all the way. No rebound. 43 seconds to go on the power play. Yannick Hansen sends the puck off the glass out. Hutton shovels it to the sideboards on the backhand. Now Ellis knocked down by Hansen. It's a loose puck. Flips it forward. Gloved down by Hornqvist, but intercepted by Mathias. And that'll do it. It's the 4th shutout for Eddie Lack. And we'll get to see another Lack dance as the Canucks celebrate a 2-0 win over